I don't want to holster it too long. I don't want to leave the people waiting in the lurch, and I'm wondering if I'm alone in this takeaway. This will be like a very Clint Eastwood, I'm sitting on my porch yelling at you to get off my lawn take. So I just want it to be known. I understand the vantage point that it appears that I'm coming from, and I totally get it. I am very anti-Savannah Banana. Like, the idea of going to a Savannah Banana game sounds miserable to me.
Why?
Sounds miserable to me.
Why? It's just have a beer, a dog, and watch some funny like hip thrusting while they throw baseball.
It just does nothing for me. If I'm going to pay money to
You're
go
anti-Savannah Banana?
I am. And mainly it's because they keep showing up on ESPN, and it's kind of grinding my gears because it's not really sport. It's like showing Globetrotter games, which has its purpose for kids. Like, I get that there's an audience for it.
I'd say it's more like wrestling.
But for me, like, whenever I turn on a game or like ESPN's still on my TV and the Savannah Bananas come on, I find myself yelling, like, why would you want to buy tickets to go watch dudes do a backflip and then throw a ball to first base when you could just go watch actual baseball?
Well, the funny thing is they did this stadium tour over the summer.
Yes.
They were finding at the different ballparks they'd go to, obviously they go to some of these cities, those teams wouldn't be very good. Their ticket prices for the Savannah Bananas were like double the price of their big league team.
It's a huge hit. It's massive. It's like
it's the Hamilton of baseball.
It absolutely is, and I'm poo-pooing it a little bit. I cringe every time.
You're anti-Savannah Banana?
I am anti-Savannah Banana. Like, if they came to Portland and they did it, I don't know what state, I would not want to go in the least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if you gave me free tickets if I would go. I'd rather go to a Timbers game than a Savannah Bananas game.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
That it's an actual sport?
We went to a Timbers game. We had a great time with Chuck.
I mean, it's incredibly boring because it's soccer and they don't really do anything 97% of the time, but I digress. I'd rather watch that than the Savannah Bananas doing backflips and like hip thrusts at home plate and then the umpire doing it.
So the gimmicky goofiness
of it is just, I'm out. Swag, are you in or out on Savannah Bananas?
I'm not seeking it out.
Wow, you and Swag. How's it feel to be
I knew
old?
that he would be on my team here. That's why I wanted to throw it over to him. You're younger and hipper than we are. I wanted the old man support here.
Savannah Bananas do not offer me anything.
I mean, they offer you entertainment.
I don't think it's entertaining.
Yes,
you've got your take.
I got him.
You didn't get him. He got you.
That's true.
He got you.
I've infiltrated the Swigard age tax bracket.
He has the face of somebody who would say he hates the Savannah Bananas. You have a look of somebody that would dig it.
This is like, and I will say this, it reminded me of the vibe a little bit because a listener pointed this out. And I think
Savannah Bananas wild.
It's like this, because I was at the Live Golf event when they were here at Pumpkin Ridge.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, Phil Mickelson's playing Pumpkin Ridge. How am I not going to go to that?
In theory, it is a competition.
At least in theory, it is golf. But walking around, I had the same feeling of like, this isn't serious at all. They're playing music. They're in shorts. Everybody's got guaranteed money. Nobody cares right now. They're just out here because they have to be out here and they don't want some, Saudi guy taking their kneecaps off. It just, I had that same vibe watching it of like, this is not a serious sport, and I will never watch this. I will never follow this. I will never care about this. Now, for some people, just having golf on of any kind is fine, and you like YouTube golf and Live Golf and PGA golf, doesn't matter. Each their own. But for me, I'll never watch it. I'll never care about it. And the same goes with the Savannah
Well, but
Bananas.
I don't think it's a game.
And part of me is like, as a sports fan, almost angered that they're on ESPN. If this was like a ESPN The Ocho Day, I heard when you were filling in for the firm of Harrison Moraine, they were talking about the Ocho thing, where cornhole's coming up.
Cornhole,
and
it's always around
dartboard. It's this time of year, right?
All that stuff.
Dude, if you want to have the Savannah Bananas have a marathon on that day, I'm all for it. But taking up regular ESPN programming for that garbage pisses me off.
Wow.
You'll take the Little League World Series over the Savannah?
I'd rather watch the Little League World Series over the Savannah Bananas.
You'd rather watch these old, angry dudes get super angry at each other and treat the kids like they're 45-year-old veterans in Major League Baseball?
I'm going to have dirt watching the Tennis Channel before much longer.
That would be funny to rattle off the real sports he would watch before he'd watch Savannah Bananas. I think I could get him to watch NASCAR.
I would definitely watch a NASCAR race before I watch the Savannah Bananas. At least there's a chance of an accident happening, and that would be awesome.
Okay, let me ask you
I'd
this.
rather watch like tennis. Like
you have to watch
not
one
all
of
of tennis, but you give me like a Wimbledon like semifinal kind of thing. Like I'd rather watch
Sinner
that.
Alcaraz. You're all in, right?
Without a doubt, more so than the Savannah Bananas.
You have to pick one of these programs to watch. Okay. They're the same length of time run. WWE or the Savannah Bananas? Because that, to me, I used to love wrestling, and I'm not
God,
anti-wrestling.
that's hard.
I am becoming I'm becoming a little annoyed. If you want my old man take, it's this.
What's your old man take of the day?
I already kind of gave you a stupid one, but I'll give you an old man take. I'm becoming a little annoyed of the ESPN WWE shove down my throat crossover stuff where I'm having to pretend the WWE is
an actual sport.
Well, it's a sport
and I don't
in the
mean
sense
like,
of what they're doing.
They're athletes.
Yes.
They are athletes.
There was some highlights at yesterday's SummerSlam that I'm like, dude, how do you physically even get
It's
up
not a
after
sport,
that?
though. It's all rigged. Like, they plan the winner before the thing starts.
Yes.
It's not a sport.
So, like, when you're spending Sports Center devoting time to, like, breaking down
Can
Seth
you believe
Rollins.
what happened last night? He faked an injury.
Look, again, I'm not anti-wrestling. I love the entertainment value that wrestling provides. But having it cross into my Sports Center is when I'm like, get off my lawn.
Yeah, these are the
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
things, like, if this is what it takes, like, if my kid, if Teddy Ballgame's into wrestling, I'll watch wrestling with
It'll
him.
be fun.
It'll be different.
Yeah.
If he doesn't care about baseball because it's slow and boring, which I get the argument. I understand where you're coming from. And he says, Dad, I want to watch the Savannah Bananas. I'll watch a Savannah Banana game because I want him to be entertained.
Sure.
But that's different to me than, like, being an adult and being like, I seek that. I want to go watch that. Instead of real baseball, I want to watch a guy with a cutoff T-shirt do a backflip at second base with six-pack abs.
Well, I find it more odd, like, you'd want to watch that over Major League Baseball because half the time I feel like their highlights are them hip thrusting together.
Yes, it's just them, like, shaking and grooving.
What are you getting out of this?
It's big for the ladies, I guess. Big for the kids.
I mean, shout out the ladies out there.
Yeah.
They need the proper hip thrusting to make them happy. But I think my old take is I don't like the WWE crossover into my 20 minutes of Sports Center, and you're just completely out of
Just completely
the Savannah
out.
Bananas. Poll question's up. Are you pro or anti? And I'll give you credit. It's almost a 50-50 split on this.
I think there's a lot of olds out there that are with me. Somebody saying happy 55th birthday, Dirt. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. What time's the senior deal at Freddy's this week? What day are we going? I heard it's Tuesdays. I'm excited.
IHOP's got a great senior breakfast slam going
like
on right now.
$5? What are we talking here? It's a good deal. Somebody said the Savannah Bananas is a great way to grow the game of baseball against people who aren't typically interested in baseball. I see that argument. I will grant the floor to that argument.
I slightly disagree.
Contention would be, is there a track record that proves that people who, like, get into it watching the Bananas
will cross
then
into
are
it,
now becoming actual baseball fans? And maybe they are. This is what Liv does. Not, again, to compare to it, but it's like, we're trying to grow the game of golf. It's like, no, you're not. What are you growing? Are there more golf fans now than existed before your league came into existence? Like,
no.
What? No, you've just made more money. That's what you want. And you're not growing the game of golf. You just wanted to get paid more to do what you do.
Yeah, pro is up 66.7. Anti is down 33.3, but I'm sure that's going to go back and forth. I mean, I see that argument. I just kind of fundamentally disagree.
If you're a kid,
if you like the Savannah Bananas, why are you tuning into Major League Baseball?
Right.
It's such a different
Especially if you're a kid. Like, if you're a kid growing up watching it and you get into it, like somebody said, I hope Teddy Ballgame begs to go to a Savannah Bananas game in a couple of years. He might, and I'll take him if that's what he wants to do. Like, I want my kid to be happy. I'm not going to deny him that opportunity.
You will not take him.
But they're never going to come to Portland, first
take
off. The Savannah Bananas will never come here.
Right.
So it won't be a problem that I have to face unless we're traveling to a town where the Savannah Bananas happen to be. I don't see how as a kid you go from that to then the slowed down normal version of baseball being palatable. It's almost like this is a problem in the NBA that we talk about a lot. And the NBA is very popular for kids, but it's not sitting and actually watching games. It's the NBA on TikTok. It's highlights. It's Steph.
Yeah.
It's dunks. It's pushing and it's fighting. And, like, that's what's important. It's those little snippets of basketball that are very popular with kids.
Right.
It's not sitting down and watching a game in the middle of November that's like 62-61 at the end of the third quarter when both teams are shooting 27% from three.
Well, what are those? I mean, I guess I've never seen any Savannah Banana actual baseball. I've only seen highlights of pitches and goofiness. What is the score of a Savannah Banana game?
I think they're relatively similar to normal baseball games. I don't think they're that high scoring.
Okay.
They just do stuff
they have orchestrated
when they do
stuff. They have
stuff.
orchestrated entertainment.
You run to first base on stilts.
Well, but
like I'm at the circus.
I do think the entertainment aspect, there are things that the Major League Baseball could take, and not like, I'm not talking about dancing and uniformed, pitches.
You need more hip thrusting in your baseball? Is that what you're arguing right now? Is there not enough hip thrusting
That's a
for you?
personal foul in football.
They need you need double pump in the seventh inning?
No, I don't need the double pump. Although randomly, I know this is scatterbrained.
Yeah.
You just reminded me. I saw the Egg Bowl highlights from a couple years ago. Do you remember when the guy pissed after he scored the
I
touchdown?
do. The leg up in the end zone.
You know what I remember, and I forgot about that, was that he got called for a penalty.
They
and
lost the game.
Took the tutty away.
Yeah. Did they take the touchdown away? I thought they
Yeah,
moved the PAT back and then he missed it or something. It cost him the game.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
maybe
they could. I don't think you can take a touchdown off the board.
The guy missed the kick, and I remember just thinking like, "Oh man, that sucks."
That was the craziest way to lose a game. Was he went pee in the end zone and then they missed the PA, or maybe they needed a 2-point conversion to tie it or something, but then they had to do it from like the 20-yard line.
But my point is like there are little things you can take of like what are they doing that's entertaining that we could apply to our game. That's all.
People on stilts, man.
I mean, we have mascots.
Guy juggling bowling pins, running to first base.
Let's not act like they haven't put mascots on stilts before at a baseball game. Let's ask Dan Rubenstein if he is pro or anti Savannah Banana.